First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Minshew. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Here's Madison running on first down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Here's Minshew. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And look at this, they're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll go play action here with Minshew. He'll buy some time right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Flushed out right. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's complete to Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Past the 20. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Richardson to throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now they send a running back in motion right. Here Richardson yet again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession. Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points.
Excellent job by them defensively.
No score after one on EA Sports. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Out of the gun is Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Across midfield. He's going to have the first down and then some. Down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 77 yards. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. That's caught, and he will get in to make it 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Richardson going to change the play here. To throw is Richardson. Throwing on first down. And going right back to Pittman. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Pierce in motion left. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Minshew sets to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Let's go. Let's go.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's got Pierce. And and a nice spin into some open field. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
As a quarterback, you got to be cautious. You got to understand where the pressure is going to come from. This time, it's a cornerback coming after him. And this time, the cornerback just a bit late getting to him. The penalty assessed.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Taylor is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll try and run. Taylor. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they take the lead here now at 11-8. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down, Richardson. Dancing to his left. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 60 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the return comes to a